Getting out of the airport and finding my driver was a little bit stressful, but we made it. He's pulling the car around now. I spent a little bit of time journaling and just catching up on a lot of past trips. I can see the water right over there. I don't think it's that far of a walk. So I think the game plan is use the bathroom, pack my stuff, blah, 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 and then try to head down to the water. And I think I'll just journal there. I don't know that people are swimming in it. So I guess I'll bring my swimsuit and then just see what the vibes are, if it's swimmable water or not. Google Maps said that this is a 30-minute walk, and maybe I'm headed the wrong direction, but I don't think it is. But also, I really definitely could be. But that's the water we're headed towards, if we can just figure out how to get there. That was a dead end, so honestly, I see how it takes like half an hour to get to the beach, to go through this like little windy subdivision almost. But I can see the water, it's right there. We'll see. Lunch isn't until 2, and I have a burger that I packed that I need to eat because it's gonna go bad and it's getting grease everywhere. So I'm like, okay, the sooner I eat that, the better. So I'll do that, and then if I can be back in time for lunch at 2 p.m., that would be great. If not, no big. I had a great breakfast. Do you ever do something and then you're like, wow, thank God my parents were not here for that. They would have hated that. Yeah, so I just crossed the street in a way my mom would not approve of, but I'm alive. Sorry, Mom. Okay, we've almost made it. I see some stairs in the distance. Okay, let's chit chat because I realized I never actually told you guys where I was going or what I was doing. So, if you have not already guessed, I'm in Morocco, which I'm so excited for, and I'm here for about a week and a half, and I'm going to learn to surf. So, that's the vibe, learning to surf in Morocco for a week and a half. That's what this is. I know in Croatia, I was sad about there not being sand and that it was just pebble beaches. But now that I'm on a sand beach, I remember how annoying they are. There's sand all over my towel. I'm trying to sunscreen and I'm just rubbing sand into me. I'm like, okay, so pros and cons to both. We made a new friend. He's journaling with me. I tried to give him some water, but I don't really have anything to put it in, so I wasn't sure how to go about it. We're working on it. It's a work in progress. I journaled 7 pages about Croatia. I think it's a little bit after 2 p.m. I'm going to get in the water. We're gonna see how cold it is, feel things out. But I think I want to head back to the resort around 5 p.m. So I'll get there about 5:30, and that gives me 2 hours before dinner to work. And then they said something about surf theory class, I think at like 9:30. I don't know if that's 9:30 tonight or 9:30 tomorrow morning. I guess we'll see if we're going to bed early or not. But yeah, chill at the beach and then do a little bit of work. Also, when I say resort, I'm using that very lightly. It's basically like a summer camp. I'm sharing a little bunk with people, but breakfast, lunch, and dinner is included. So for me, that's a resort. That's fancy. I swam in the water for probably just under an hour, and it was so lovely. Compared to Croatia, there's many more waves here, and the water is so much warmer. I feel like this is more similar to what I'm used to with the warmth and the waves. It was a fun time. Then a man ruined it, and he's kind of been watching me on the beach, so I moved a little bit further down, but I'm choosing to ignore it, live my life, I don't care. I slept for a little bit and then I journaled. I think I'm gonna get back in for like 15 minutes and then dry off and head back to the resort, maybe in like 45 minutes or an hour. It's about 5:15 and I just finished up. I'm sandier than I thought was ever possible. Every single thing in my bag is sandy. My drinking water is sandy, my clothes are sandy, my socks are sandy, my hair is sandy. I'm gonna have to deal with that, but my hair feels so soft, so I really think the salt water was doing something for it. I have about a half-hour walk back home. You're at like 20% maybe, so I think I might listen to my audiobook and enjoy the walk. It's not nearly as hot out as it was earlier, and I think it's late enough in the day that I can safely say I didn't burn today, but I'm a little worried I didn't bring enough sunscreen. It was my entire thing of sunscreen in those travel size bottles, but I just don't know how far it's gonna get me. One thing I say about all my Airbnbs is that it feels like an escape room to get to there. This place is no different. If I thought crossing the road the first time was hard, I had no idea what was in store for me the second time. And then trying to save data and like zoom in on my Google Maps to try to see what roads I need to take, it's a little escape room-ish. sit down and do a full debrief of my day tonight because I know I didn't get a ton of topical clips, but I stepped on a cactus here and my toe swelled. I did a little googling and Wikipedia says it should be okay, but that's one of the things my parents aren't gonna know until I'm over it, and I'm like, oh, funny story, but now I'm totally okay. Also, shout out to my boyfriend for letting me borrow his favorite shirt. At this point, it's been to 14 countries with me. It survives a fall, a tetanus shot, me stepping on a cactus in the desert. Okay, something like this is the culprit. Actually, it was maybe a little bit smaller. Technically, I'm filming this on Tuesday, but I'm gonna put it in with the Monday clips because I'm explaining what I did yesterday. We woke up about 7 and we were out of the house by 8 a.m. We just had like a banana, some yogurt, like some protein stuff for breakfast. We went surfing. We put the wetsuits on. That was a lot harder than I thought. We did some warm-ups. We did a little pray. We laid down in a circle and we visualized the ocean and riding the waves. And then our surf instructor like would tap us and tell us to like stand up and go over until there's only one person left. And then we like crowded over her and waited for her to open her eyes. And then we actually got out there, and for the first 2 hours we were with the instructor and he was like in the water helping us, coaching us. I feel like the balance part isn't what's hard for me. It's the technique of putting my back foot and then my front foot. I keep trying to pop up on my knees and then like kneel and then put my front foot up, which then I'm losing my balance. Basically for the 2 hours I was like, put your back foot first, put your back foot first, put your back foot first. And then we got breakfast delivered to the beach, which was lovely. It was so good. I laid down for like 15 minutes, let my food digest, chill, and then we had 2 hours of free surfing. And I feel like I was doing a little bit better. The waves got kind of crowded because multiple surf camps showed up, but I caught 2 waves in a row at the end, so I was proud of myself. And then we headed back to camp, we ate lunch, and then we all went sandboarding. I stepped on a cactus almost right away. Sandboarding itself was fun, but some people were doing some crazy things. Someone tried to go down on someone else's shoulder and I was like, someone's gonna break a neck. And then our surf instructor was teaching a girl how to do a backflip and I was like, oh my gosh, be careful. And then we came back here and we had dinner and it was delicious. It was this chicken thing, it was so good. And then I worked for a little bit and I just chatted with some people and then I was asleep by like 11ish. It was a great day. It was very tiring, but it was great. It's currently about 3:50 and I'll be at the beach by 4 p.m. I'm walking down this just straight road and then it's right over there. I can see it. I ended up leaving the house around 3:20 and I was trying to just get to the beach from memory and I almost made it, but on my very last turn I turned the wrong way and then I got a little bit lost, but I found this cool little town, so I made a mental note to get lost in the same way so I can explore it. And I think my game plan is basically just to chill. If I take a nap in my room, I feel like I'm wasting the vacation and the nice weather. But if I take a nap at the beach, I feel like it's beach activities, it's vacation. So we're gonna go with that. I just sunscreened up. I was originally going to get in the water right away because I was so hot when I first got here. But now that I've been sitting and applying sunscreen for 10 minutes, I'm like, it's a little chilly. So I think I'm going to eat my banana. Life update. I kind of like bananas now. As long as they're small and like not fully ripe, I don't mind them. So I'll keep you guys updated about that. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna lay down, let my sunscreen soak in, try to fix the mess of tan and burn on my back, and listen to my audiobook. I journaled and listened to my audiobook, and I got in the water for a few minutes, but I decided I didn't want to deal with the hassle of getting my hair wet. So I didn't go very far in, and I wasn't even in there for that long. It's about 7:15 now, so I'm gonna pack up my stuff, head back to camp, and then try to get a shower before dinner. And then I don't really know what my game plan is from there, but I think it's mostly just chill. I got what I think is a splinter in my foot. It's either that or like some type of bite or something. So I'm gonna use my tweezers and my makeup mirror and attempt to remove it. Hopefully it's just two splinters that are like right next to each other. We'll see.